Hello YouTube, we're on the Real Programming channel. I'm its host, my name is Andrei. I greet you. This is our 13.1 lesson. I speak about HTML and JavaScript. We will talk about topic. Can we talk about accuracy test? So, let's go talk about this. And finding your location isn't an exact science. Depending on the method the browser uses, you may know only the state, city or city block you're on. Then again, with more advanced devices, you might know your location to within 10 meters, complete with your speed, heading and altitude. So, how do we write code given the situation? The designers of the geolocation API have made a nice little contract with us. Every time they give us the location, they'll also give us the accuracy in meters of the location to within a 95% confidence level. So, for instance, we might know your location with 500 meters accuracy, which means that we can be pretty darn sure we can count on the location as long as we factor in a radius of 500 meters. And for 500 meters, we'd be safe, for instance, given city or neighborhood recommendations. But we might not want to provide street-by-street driving directions. In any case, it is obviously up to Europe to figure out how it wants to make use of the accuracy data. Enough talk, let's find out what your accuracy looks like in your current locations. As you just seen, the accuracy information is part of the coordinates object. Let's pull it out and use it in the display location function. Let's look on Sublime Text, and don't forget, remember, you will find all the code materials of this lesson under this video in description. Link to Google Drive, Sublime Text, W3C validator, download, open the site and work on this. So here we use the accuracy property of position and opened onto the end of the divs in HTML. Accuracy test. Make sure you got this one-liner added to your code and load the page. Now you can see how accurate your location is, but be sure to try this on any device you hear. So, and try online on this address. Wherever you go, there you are. The origin of this press has been hotly debated. Some claim of the first real mention of it was in the film Bakaru Banzai, others draw its origin from Zen Buddhist text. Still others cite various books, movies, and popular songs. No matter the source, it's here to stay, and even more so after this chapter, because we're going to turn it onto a little web page up named Where You Go, There You Are. Yes, there is an app for that, but we're going to need a little participation from you, the reader, because for this one you'll have to excuse us for saying this. Get off your butt and move around a little. What we're going to do is extend our current code so that it tracks your movements in real time. To do that, we're going to bring everything together, including the last two methods in the geolocation API, and create an app that tracks you in near real time. Where do you come on the debate? Is the same a product of the Banzai Institute, or are the origins in a then literature? How we're going to track your movements? You already received the heads up that the geolocation API has a watch position method. This method does what it says. It watches your movements and reports your location back as your location changes. The watch position method actually looks just like the get current position method, but behaves a little differently. It rapidly calls your accuracy handler each time your position changes. Let's see how it works. First, Your app's app calls watch position passing in a success handler function. 2. Watch position sits in the background and constantly monitors your position. 3. When your position changes, watch position calls your success handler function to report your new position. 4. Watch position count continues to monitor your position and reports it to your success handler until you clear it by calling clear watch. Getting the app started, we're going to use our previous code as a starting point. First, we're going to add a couple of buttons to the HTML so that we can start and stop the tracking of your location. Why do we need the buttons? Well, first of all, users don't want to be tracked all the time and then usually want some control over that. But there's another reason. Constantly checking your position is an energy-intensive operation on a mobile device, and if it's left on all the time, it will cause your battery life to suffer. So, first we'll update the HTML to add a form and 2 buttons, one to start watching your position and one to stop. Okay, so and tracking a user in real time can be a real battery drainer. Make sure you give the user information about their tracking and some control over it too. And we add in a form element with 2 buttons. One to start the watch with an ID of watch, and one clear the watch with an ID of clear watch. We're going to reuse overall the diffs to report on the real-time location information. We'll come back and worry about the Google Map in a bit. And reworking our old code. So now we need to add button click handlers. So for 2 buttons, we'll add them the get my location function only if there is geolocation support, and since we're going to control all the geolocation tracking using the 2 buttons, we'll remove the existing code the get current position from get my location. Let's go ahead and remove that code and add 2 handlers, watch location for the watch button and the clear watch for the clear button. If the browser supports geolocation, we'll add our button click handlers. No point in adding them if geolocation isn't supported. We are going to call watch location to start the watch and the clear watch to stop it. We can remove this and write the watch position handler. It is the point here is what we're trying to do when the user clicks on the watch button. They want to start tracking their position. So we'll use the geolocation watch position method to start watching their position. The geolocation.watch position method has 2 parameters, a success handler and an error handler, so we'll reuse the ones we already have. It also returns a watch ID, which can be used at any time to cancel the watching behavior. We're going to stash the watch ID in a global variable, which we'll use when we write the clear handler for the clear button. Here is the code for the watch location function and the watch ID. Go ahead and add this code to my log JavaScript. Add watch ID at the top of your file as global variable. We're initializing it to null. We'll need the selector to clear the watch. We're calling the watch position method passing in the success handler we've already written, display location, and our existing error handler, display error. Don't forget, remember you find the code and materials of this lesson under this video and description link to Google Drive. Writing the ClearWatch handler, we still need to make a small update to display location. We will be talking about this in the next lesson. And here is our 31 lesson about JavaScript HTML is end. Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel please, put likes and share with friends, comment, meditate, do exercise every evening, eat more fruit and bananas, chocolate, drink more water for the brain, do exercise every evening, and so on, meditate. And thank you. That's all. Bye.